Hey, what's up guys, Luftinger here as always, and in this video I'll be answering the 5 most frequently asked questions on Contract Wars. Now before some of you guys start spazzing out questions, this is obviously my own list of questions which I gathered from my video comment sections, so you might have a different opinion about the list. You are totally welcome to share them in the comments, but just please don't panic even if your ideal question doesn't make it into the video. So, starting from number 5, no, this is unfortunately not a joke, some people really ask this: what is your mouse sensitivity settings on Contract Wars? Just for the sake of Q&A, I will say that I set it at 0.64, but even if we have the same settings, it doesn't necessarily mean that we'll have the same mouse sensitivities in-game. It also depends on what kind of mouse you're using, what driver software you're running, as well as the default settings on your PC. So it doesn't really make sense to ask this question, more like it's really hard for me to answer it. But here's something to help you out. Basically, if you rest your palm while using the mouse just like me, one full slide roughly equals to a 720 degrees turn in game. Now I prefer using high sensitivity for FPS games such as Contract Wars, but obviously you might have your own preference, so you just need to keep tweaking with the settings until you find your comfortable sensitivity. Number 4 is, how do you get that black and white thingy? Now the word you're looking for might be the thermal vision or the TVG. Some people get confused and call it a night vision, but night vision kind of looks like this, while the thermal vision highlights temperature difference with a bright color. I don't have it anymore after I changed my skill build, but it really aids your visual awareness through objects such as grass and bushes up until mid-range. Now to use it, first you need to be specialized as an assault. You can check this on right side of the skill tab, and next be part of a clan with assault specialization 2 and 3 already unlocked. Pressing the B key by default should toggle the thermal vision, although I would recommend you to reassign it to one of your mouse buttons. Moving on to number 3, Lufton, how to get a high kill streaks. First of all, I can't stress it enough that you're probably asking the wrong person. I also struggle to get decent streaks nowadays, and I know you guys see my videos thinking I'm pretty good at it, but keep in mind it's also easy to edit out the parts I do horrible. Now, some advices I can give you guys are: learn the maps, especially the spawn points, use mid to long range rifles to stay out of enemies' reach, and just find another game if the team is overly unbalanced. Now, if you're aiming for something like pro kills, which is 20 kill streaks, remember to conserve your ammunition. Skills which adds few extra mags will also help you out. But just please don't feel too negative about yourself not being able to achieve a pro kill. I know that a lot of players likes to brag or argue about how good they are or who's the best, but at the end it's just you and this game, and as long as you're having fun with it, I think that's totally fine. We are getting close to an end with number 2, and oh god, I don't even want to mention this one, but here we go. How do you get a hit marker? There is no hit marker in this game. Period. Not by default, not from your skill tree, not from clan special abilities. It just doesn't exist. This red thingy over here is not a hit marker. It's just an indicator to let you know that the fire stabilization is taking place. It doesn't matter if I'm actually hitting an enemy or not, it still shows up even while shooting at the air. Seriously, people ask this question way too many times on my videos. And finally, at number 1, we have the most typical question that gets asked around in the history of shooter genre: what is the best, most powerful weapon to use in game? Now, weapon comparison is of course possible in Contract Wars. Some guns simply performs better than others. However, a person with this question often forgets to specify the class of the weapon. You obviously can't compare a sniper rifle to an AR or SMG because they are meant for completely different tasks. So instead of picking the most OP gun in the entire game, I'll just list my favorite CR weapon per class instead. Again, the keyword here is quote-to-quote my favorite weapons. You might have a different opinion about it, that's fine. Just don't be that guy. For the pistol, it was a close match between FMP and the Sphinx. I know FMP is probably better, but I like the looks of Sphinx much more, so yeah, talk about being biased. For shotty, I would say IZH-43, and for sniper, no doubt the AWMF minus the maintenance cost. It'll be a crime not to pick MP7 for SMG. At the end, I have most kills using that submachine gun, plus it's the weapon that taught me the fun of playing in a smaller map. Finally, for an assault rifle, AK-105 has my vote. It did get a lot harder to use after the customization, but I really don't have any experience with the Abacan or the Scar H, which are the upper class assault rifles, and in that case AK-105 beats all other CR assault rifles, in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoyed the top 5 questions and answers, but before wrapping up, this video was actually sponsored by a company named Opinion Outpost. Basically pays you money for your opinion. Similar to survey programs that you might already know, except that this actually works. If you're interested in earning some free cash or gift cards, maybe to get some free stuff on Congregate, check out the link in the description box down below. This is it for today, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.